Hey everyone, Yolanda here from Carolyn's Kitchen. I am finishing up this, well actually I'm getting started on this recipe as I'm over here on the side making a seafood boil. I'll post that video later. But right now I am getting ready to make the quickest ice cream that you can make at home. It has 2 ingredients. I promise you it's gonna be super quick. So I've already whipped up some whipped cream with some heavy whipping cream. You ain't even gotta do that. You can buy Cool Whip if you like. I just prefer to have the kind of whipped cream that I prefer. Sorry, I forgot my spatula. Coming back. So again, I have my whipped cream in there. This is a 2-ingredient ice cream. Now, it's 2 ingredient for you, but I am making a key lime flavor, so it's a little bit more. So if you want to put Snickers, bananas, fruit, whatever, you don't even have to use dairy. You actually can get a coconut-based whipped cream if you want to do like a vegan situation. So I got my whipped cream right there, and I'm literally to my whipped cream going to fold in some condensed milk. I don't like the whole can because I don't like it super sweet, so I don't want to put the whole thing in. So I'm just gonna fold that into my ice cream mixture. Remember, 2 ingredients. Now, if all you want is vanilla, okay, more power to you. You're done making this recipe. But I am making some key lime ice cream. So again, I have the whipped cream in here that I have whipped by hand. You don't have to do that. You can buy Cool Whip, or if you want to make a vegan ice cream, you can buy some coconut whipped cream. Now, to this, because I am making a key lime ice cream, I'm going to add the half of a juice of a lime, because I want the flavor to be all through. And I'm going to stir that in. And then you want to taste it because you want to see if it's limey enough for you. So I'm gonna add the rest. I want mine super lime flavored. So if you're just joining me, I am making key lime ice cream with a base of 2 really ingredients. I whipped up some heavy whipping cream. You can even skip that and buy Cool Whip if you like. I wouldn't. I wanna make my own. And so I'm gonna add a little bit more of the condensed milk to give it a little more sweetness. This is literally whipped cream and condensed milk. That's it. But because I am making key lime, has a couple more additional ingredients. Make sure you get that mixed in really well because you don't want big clumps. Now, because you could be done. If all you want is vanilla ice cream, you could be done. Or you could add fruit or whatever you like. I have some key lime pie that I brought from the store, and I'm just gonna put a few chunks in there. I want the graham cracker crust, I want it all. Put that in there. And then I'm gonna fold it in. Just gently fold it in. Now that, friends, is the base. Then I'm gonna take my loaf pan, pour the ice cream mixture in there. Get that all in there. And then I'm going to finish it off with the other key lime pie on top. Yes, quickest recipe in the world. Again, if you want to make this ice cream, it is a no-churn ice cream. We have condensed milk and we have whipped cream. I whip my own. I'm a chef, that's what I'm supposed to do. I whip my own, but you don't have to do that. You can just buy some Cool Whip. And then inside I put some key lime, I put some fresh lime, putting the rest of the key lime on top. I want it all. Put all that in there. And then the last thing I'm gonna add to this, just to give it a little bit more flavor, I am going to grate a little bit of the lime zest on top. And in less than 5 minutes, folks, in less than 5 minutes, I want a little bit more. And you don't wanna go down too far because this is the pit and it can be very sour. We don't want that. Look, in less than 5 minutes, you got key lime ice cream with all the ingredients was condensed milk, whipped cream. I used 2 pre-made key lime singles, put it in there in the mixture, then I put it on top. About to freeze it 3 to 4 hours, and you got the quickest, bestest ice cream. Add whatever toppings you like. Have a great rest of your day. Be on the lookout later on today for the key lime, not the key lime. Well, when I serve this, be on the lookout for that. But also be on the lookout for the rest of the crab boil that I made earlier. All right, everybody, see you later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.